Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Debbie J. Welcome in, welcome in. Mr. Pork, welcome in. Warpath, welcome in. How are you guys today on this hot, humid day?
I'm pretty good. Hey, Debbie, you're always first.
How are you, Mr. Pork? Are you staying cool?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Good, good. Did you guys have a happy 4th of July?
Yep. I'm
It
How
was
about
another
you,
day.
Warpath?
It
Just
was
another
another
day.
day.
Yeah, just another day. I know what you mean. What I've got up is the Fair Use Act. This is for educational purposes. I would like your thought. I'm going down a rabbit hole that is, to me, is a double-edged sword. I can see a lot of good things with it, and I can see a lot of bad things with it. And, America says, yeah, we're free, but digging in this rabbit hole, are we really that free? Or does the government knows what we're doing at every moment? No, I
Hmm.
had to work in 100-degree heat. Oh, Debbie J, Debbie J.
No,
Uh.
I feel for you, Debbie.
I had to call the cops.
And
No,
I
we're not
agree, we're
free.
not free.
Hey, Debbie J, I got an opinion. I've already asked Warpath and Mr. Pork about it. 100 degrees heat. Was it 4th of July or was it July 3rd? I can't remember. This lady left her two little kids in a black car. We're on camera 24 times 7, right, Debbie J? And that's what I'm going to go dive and dig into today. What would you do if you seen a woman leaving her two little kids in the car while she goes into a shop? Hi, sexy Mr. Pork, Debbie J said. Oh, Warpath, she didn't say
Oh,
sexy ass.
oh no.
She got arrested. No, I called well, I told her it
Don't love
had
us.
that happen. No, my stupid cops here didn't do a damn thing. She threatened me. I Hi, Ruyana. How are you? How are
Hello.
you? Welcome, welcome. She was to the door of the store to open it, and I says, you forgot somebody. You have two little kids, and that's illegal to leave in the car. Well, she came to my truck and open her mouth and da 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 da. You know how their mouth goes sometimes. And she called family member over and another carload. I'm good just hanging out. There we go. There we go. Good time to do that. If you're bored, just go
Yeah,
see what's
glad to
around
have
and
you.
see who. But the cops came. The second car threatened to beat me up. She was not nice of a lady. And the cops, I know all that mouth 100%. Yeah, that's what I got. And she was videotaping me. And I said, I don't care. I'm calling the cops. It's illegal to leave little kids in a car at 110 while you
That's
go in a
dangerous.
shop. You can't do it. And the person in the other car says, well, the windows were open. I go, I don't care. It's illegal. Anyway, the cops thanked me a couple times for looking out for the kids. All he told her not to do it again. Da 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 da. I know she should have.
Figured.
You know what, Debbie? I thought she was going to. We got lazy ass cops over here. I
I
swear
agree,
we do.
Debbie.
I swear we do. And they were not even buckled up. She went to the back door. She goes, come on, kids. And they were moving all around in the back seat. They were not. And one had those pull ups on. He was little, too little for first grade. She'll do it again. Yeah, I agree. I know.
Hmm.
I know.
So something happens.
While the people in the second car threatened to beat him up, I'm going to sue you. like I'm prejudiced against her. It's like, no, it's illegal. You know, I don't give a shit who she is, but I do care about the kids if they survive or not.
Well, it's
You know what I
illegal
mean?
and
And
dangerous.
yes, and the oldest kid is about kindergarten age or first grade. So they were two little kids, and of course she lied. She said the reason why she got upset is because I was scaring the kids. No, I called her a bad mom. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
is.
I don't know. Anyway, just keep an eye. Those poor kids. I feel sorry for the kids with mamas like that. I really, really do.
Hmm.
Today, we are going to dive down into something that I really have not thought about it a lot. Um, it's, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm looking straight into the sun. And of course, my the pole that I have the camper plugged into, I will call the police if you leave your pet in the car. You know what? I've called police
Exactly,
before.
Debbie.
There
I
was a
agree. Me
German
too.
Shepherd puppy. He looked like he was melting. It was 100-degree temperature. And I seen people that was working in the grocery store. I said, you know who owned this car? And they go, well, yeah. I said, how long she been in the store? And she goes, a half an hour. And that
That's
dog was
dangerous
screaming
too.
so loud. I could hear it blocks away. I had the windows down. I followed the cry to the car. We were
Well,
pulling the window out to pour water in, and we called the cops. And
Hey, Kimmy.
finally, what?
I can't hear her.
No, she needs to drop and come back.
You
I
can't
thought
hear me?
maybe it
Let
was
me send her a
me.
message. I'll take
Okay.
care of it.
Okay, hold
Thank
on.
you, brother. I thought it was me.
Anytime, sis. No.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now we can hear you.
Okay.
I was just
There was
sending
a
you a
German
message.
Shepherd pup. I'm sorry. There was a German Shepherd puppy about 5 months old, 4 months old that lived in a car. And we had to call the cops. And we were pouring water past the window, tried to get to the puppy. And I was ready to break it because that puppy's face looked like she was melting. Her face was so, it looks like it was
I
drooping.
bet.
And it was just screaming. It wasn't crying, it was screaming. I've never heard a dog scream
Poor
like that.
baby.
And the lady came out bitching. What are you doing around my car? And leave my car. I says, your pet is dying. Oh, it overreacts.
Uh,
And I says, give it water. We got the water. Give it water. And she says, she's fine. I said, give it water while the cops coming, you know? And it drank what? It drank 3 containers of water.
oh, poor
It was
baby.
so thirsty. And then she heard the cops were coming, so she took off. But the cops got the
License plate.
I gave them the license plate number. They took the footage of the store. Can you hear my dog sparking?
I
There's
don't
a
hear.
doggy that's walked by. They're saying hi to the puppy.
Oh, I
Anyway,
agree,
um,
Debbie.
she needs to be in jail. Well, the cops said that she's not going to get off with that. They're going to take the dog.
Good.
She left when they pulled in. They got the license plate. They got the camera footage, and about half a dozen witnesses.
Well, at
And the
least
cop
she
said
saved
next
the
time,
dog.
yeah, he said next time just break the window. Just break it.
Good. Well, yeah.
So,
Poor baby.
yeah, that dog, the guy seen it and he goes, the dog would have died. I've
Well,
never
yeah.
seen it still haunts my mind when I think about it. That face, it looks like it was melting in the heat.
Oh, I bet.
And the screams from that dog, it's just like I want to cry. Okay, let's go down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
Analyzing subject. Suspicious eyebrow detected. Possible criminal activity. 0.004% chance. Initiating escalation. Alert, alert, alert. Subject blinked too fast. Contacting authorities. Hello, police. Yes, I found a suspicious human. He looks alive. Wait, false alarm. He's just ugly. Analyzing subject.
I just made that up right. You can't hear anything. Debbie J, can you hear something? Can you hear it? Could you hear it? Mr. Port, could you hear it? Could you hear that little video?
Yeah.
It's just you, Miss. It's just you.
You can hear it? I can't.
Warpath, drop down and come back.
Okay. I'll drop.
She didn't drop. I just made that before I came on.
Kimmy, drop that one before she comes back so don't cause issues.
Okay. Okay, I kicked her off.
Is she going to come back?
I hope so.
I told her to. Just drop down and come right back.
I wonder what's going on. Maybe it's her her earbuds. I don't know.
I know I need to send her a good pair of Apple ones.
Okay.
Warpath, come on, girlfriend.
She is not coming up. Okay. Well, let's go. This is about flock camel.
Standing in the middle of the Richland Wildlife Management Area. Miles and miles of Florida wilderness with no neighborhoods or shopping centers, subdivisions, or traffic lights around. Just woods, hunters, fishermen, families.
What in the? Long live the 5-3. What in the?
Standing in the middle of the Richland Wildlife Management Area. Miles and miles of Florida wilderness with no neighborhoods or shopping.
They're putting cameras on by the stoplights, by a lot of places, you know what I mean? And it's AI generated. It will you think that, dude? I know. I know. There's Warpath.
I couldn't hear anything.
You still can't hear anything?
I can now.
Okay.
I'm back,
She's
Debbie.
alive. She's alive, Mr. Pork.
Back,
She's
Debbie.
alive.
I'm back, girlfriend.
I can't hear her now. What the hell is going on?
Oh, you can't hear me?
Mr. Pork, can you hear her?
No.
Debbie, can you hear me, Debbie? Debbie said, open your ears. I think he's tricking me. Mr.
It's a possible.
Park.
But these AI on the streets, they
You're a
can
bughead.
identify your license plate, facial recognition, everything, what make and model of your car is. And
Oh,
I asked
wow.
Hunter about it. Yeah. And he says it's a double-edged sword. And he's right. There's a lot of good things about it. If somebody steals your car or
Mm-hmm.
kidnaps somebody, they can find who they are or where they're going through it. Yes, I can hear all of you. Mr. Poor, can you hear Warpath?
Mr. Park, drop down and come back in. Clean your ears out.
If you have an Excel,
I don't hear him now.
well, he's on mute. Mr. Pork,
Uh, that figures.
What?
can you cells? They know your area, right, Debbie J? They do. Can you hear
Yep.
Warpath?
No.
I think
What?
he doesn't want to hear me.
No, I can't hear her.
Is it your turn to drop down and come back up?
Evidently.
Here I will. Got to go on with
He
the
should.
show.
Oh,
Bring
don't
around the
worry. We
rosy.
will. We will.
They
We
even
love
have
you.
it in. We love you.
Still, they know your area. Yeah, Debbie.
They even have it on your smartphones, um,
I heard even TVs. They
TVs.
can
Yes,
hear.
yes, we're all
Yeah.
tripping, Debbie J. We're all tripping here. The hot
Yeah,
weather is
we
just,
are. We are, Debbie. You're tripping with us.
but you know, one person had turned off her Apple phone and a light came on and it never was on. And one person said they're listening to you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
Not surprised,
Miss,
really.
I'm not either. I'm not either. And I mean, do we need to worry? It's not the government business. They're trying
Mm-mm.
to figure out
No.
what we're, and it's weird, we go look up a few things and suddenly we got products for sale for that and products for sale for this one, and they know what we're looking
Mm-hmm.
at
Oh,
for
I've
the
noticed that. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Stuff will pop up. Well, my great niece even said something about that.
Yeah. So they're
She noticed.
watching what we're looking for and looking at. And they said Walmart has a facial recognition. They can tell if you're happy or not. And you get the hit with the ADDV. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even at the stores, they now have digital what digital price things now that you have to scan it with your phone to even know the prices. And they're saying that the prices could jump from, depends on your face recognition. If you're happy with the price, one lady
Wow.
picked it up and it was a certain price. She went up to the cashier and it was $10 more.
Oh my gosh. I think I seen something about that. In a certain time,
Mm-hmm.
they change the prices
Mm-hmm.
or something.
They're doing a new price things. It's a push of a button now. It's not those paper things. And it's all gonna go digital.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's bull. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's totally bull because you can say, well, it says on here, and you know,
Yeah. Exactly.
it's just greed. And now they say they have when they go check into work,
Yeah.
they have AI following them and don't scan anything. Right, Debbie J. I won't. I don't do it.
Yeah.
They said when you go into work, there's an AI. They keep an eye on every employee to make sure they're working hard. If they have a happy face that is pleasing to the customer,
Wow.
well, they're not going to like me if I ever work there because I get grumpy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they said that if they work
Oh,
overtime
your
and if
hand?
they will monitor them, what they look, you know, if they're going to do a riot or if they're going to walk
Mhm.
out or, you know,
Yeah.
scan your
But,
hand at some jobs. Oh, no.
wow.
So are we totally free? I mean, I feel like this is a police station, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting, what, are they
Here
going
we're,
to start monitoring how long we pee and what color it is? You know what I mean?
yeah. And here we're
I
supposed
mean,
to be a country that's free. Well, freedom,
yeah,
not
where's our
anymore.
freedom? No,
Mm-hmm.
no, you know? Oh, there is some things in here, you guys, my jaw hit the floor.
We have cameras everywhere in that town. You can't get a breath of fresh air in or out without us knowing.
Chrisana Elzer learned the power of Flock firsthand.
You were in town from 11:52 until 12:09. Exactly. Like I said, nothing gets in or out of the town without us knowing.
When a Colorado police officer showed up at her door holding Flock snapshots of her truck.
And here's when you left at 12:09. That's when you left town.
To get?
No, to stop at Ridge Trail.
Wait a minute.
And take a package. Well, there's no shushing. I don't need to be.
Yes, there is. I need to know where this is.
The first thing he pulled out on the body cam is that Flock picture, the clear photograph of your car.
But here's your vehicle in the neighborhood many, many times, apparently casing houses, because you just can't drive through for work or visit other businesses. You can only be casing.
And this is your car at the Casey store while we tracked you inside the bathroom where you took a 15-minute piss and poo break. Then you went out to your back to your car. We noticed you didn't wash your hands. I mean, are you serious?
Yeah.
Houses.
It is her. It is 100%. It is locked in. There is zero doubt. I wouldn't have come here unless I was 100% sure. 100%. It is certain. It is on video. You're obviously welcome to go to court.
Chrisana was charged with stealing a package, but it wasn't her. The porch pirate was somebody else.
Multiple times you tried to show him your video evidence. He didn't want to see it.
Even when I called him back, he said, that's not my job.
You looked at a time of a crime. You saw my vehicle entering in the Flock.
No, what I did was I did an investigation.
You called my wife a liar. You said this is fact.
I have video evidence. I don't know what you want me to say.
The charges were dropped after Chrisana spent weeks trying to get the police chief to look at her evidence. Time-stamped video from her truck and a neighbor's doorbell camera showing she wasn't at the scene of the crime.
What does it say about where we are that you feel you have to have more cameras than the police have in order to make sure you can prove yourself innocent?
It sounds like it flipped the script to you're guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Without a Flock camera, that detective would not have been at her door. By his own admission, he pulled out the Flock picture of her car. Do you want to apologize to Chrisana Elzer for what happened to her?
For the police misusing the tools? I don't think that I have to apologize.
He wasn't charged with a crime. He wasn't, I mean, other than being reprimanded for his attitude.
Sure. No, but I would tell you that, like, should I apologize for somebody misusing a tool? I don't think so.
Flock Safety Chief Communications Officer Josh Thomas.
Who's watching the watchers in these cases?
Well, the city council, the city owns the data. So city council would have the appropriate responsibility in that case. Our point of view has always been that it is not Flock's job to police the way police do their work.
We have cameras everywhere in that town. You can't get a breath of fresh air in or out without a.
What do you think of that?
Wow.
And she was innocent. They would not even check her evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, because she had it on her cameras.
Yeah. They don't give a shit.
No. It's scary.
Seen it too many times. Isn't that bullshit? It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, you know?
I think cameras just catch crimes. No, they build the whole case. Flock cameras ain't regular CCTV. Shit read plates, timestamps, direction, everything. Boom. Crime happens at 2:12 a.m., right? They don't gotta see you do it. They just rewind the movement. Now they got a car leaving the scene. Cool. They ran that plate. Now they see everywhere that car been in that area. Different boroughs, different towns, different days. They call it pattern tracking. Even if it's not your car, but you get in it multiple times, you still at risk. And it's not guessing, it's data stacking. Courts allow it because it's considered a public roadway service. Look up how many cities use the Flock camera right now. Save this if you thought that you was invisible. I think cameras just catch crimes. No, they build the whole case. Flock cameras ain't regular CCTV. Shit read plates, timestamps, direction, everything. Boom. Crime happens at 2:12 a.m.
What do you think about that? It's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? If somebody gets hurt, then they can figure out who's doing it. But the bad thing is there's no privacy.
No.
What do you think, Mr. Pork?
Mr. Pork, where are
Yes.
you? Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
What do you think about Flock cameras?
Well, we're being watched everywhere, even through your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have Alexa devices in every room in my house. You don't think they're eavesdropping and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alexa, yeah.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
room, even my bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
In California, they found
The White House Ballroom, the underground surveillance center, is child's play compared to what I'm about to tell you about. They've already set up the scariest surveillance apparatus that I've ever seen, and it's being deployed, and I don't think enough people know about it to stop it, but we can stop it. I went to follow the money on Flock cameras because I had been hearing about them, and I wanted to learn more about them and see what was going on. So as I do, I follow the money. If you're new here, I spent 20 years in intelligence. I now follow the money, uncover fraud, corruption in nonprofits, corporations, politicians, people trying to screw Americans. You can find my deep dives on Substack, and it's free to subscribe. All right, so Flock are the actual cameras. They're not the game cameras like I actually thought, the ones that monitor birds. The name of the company is called Flock Cameras. It was born, I think, like 2018, 3 Georgia Tech students. One of them was a victim of a crime, and he found out that, hey, license plates are pretty much the linchpin in catching a criminal. And then Flock was born. And it's in like 5,000 towns, and there's over 80,000 cameras now across the United States. And it's meant to catch crime. However, Since the past like 2 years, they've started to add accessories to their flock cameras. And those accessories aren't like bracelets. Think of them as more electric dog collars. And they've taken innocent capability to catch criminals, and they start turning it into something that gets pretty nefarious pretty quick. And that's what I found in my Follow the Money. So let's go through the different parts of it. Your flock cameras are your cameras that are attached to light poles, pretty much, and they trace license plates. But they've gotten an AI capability since, and they can also tell just by dents on your car or scratches or bumper stickers, which, by the way, don't ever have bumper stickers on your car, please. Just personal security things. But they'll trace the car via that now, not just license plates. Okay, great. You're going to catch criminals. Great. Well, then Flock was like, well, I'm going to buy a drone company. And now what happens is it can hear someone scream, or a camera says you need to deploy, there's a crime, and it automatically deploys a drone that can surveil the car or whatever it's chasing 2,000 feet up in the air. Well, now let's talk about its other dog collar apparatus called Nova. Nova is an accessory that goes onto the Flock camera, but it tracks you as a person. It turns your license plate into everything about you. So you're driving along and the Flock camera that has this Nova apparatus on it, well, all of a sudden, it's like not only does this car and this license plate belong to this person, but this person is married to this person and has these kids and lives in this place. And the White House ballroom, the underground surveillance center, is child's play compared to what I'm about to tell you about.
What do you think about that? Yeah, don't pick your nose.
Did Debbie say that?
Yeah.
Leave it to
I
Debbie.
mean, it's a double-edged sword. It really, really is. It's a good thing in case somebody kidnaps somebody, right?
Yeah,
But we're not free anymore.
there's no privacy.
None. None.
Mm-mm.
And why does Joe Blow needs to know if somebody's married or not married? And what if somebody could hack into the system and was stalking somebody?
Same here, Debbie.
Oh, I'm sure someone is getting very bored watching me. Yeah, me too.
Except, no, Kimmy, they get an eyeful. With all that, those men. That's what I was thinking, Debbie. She makes up for it.
You know what? My granddaughter wants me to make pig nose for her when she comes over. And I don't think she really realizes it's all fat and skin. There's no meat on it at all.
She's
It's
your
just grease.
granddaughter.
Yeah, she's my granddaughter.
She is. Uh-huh. That's
My son
sad,
said,
checking after you.
I know. My son goes, don't make it for her. And I said, well, she wants to try it. I know she wants to eat pig nose. I said my
Debbie.
son's name. I said, they're gross. All it is fat and gristle and kind of like lard and skin. Nothing edible. He goes, don't make it for her.
A backup for that day.
I should sit at home so the family could enjoy.
Be disappointed.
I know. I'm not going to waste the money. I'm not going to waste the money. She won't eat it because it's gross. I couldn't eat it, and it destroyed my microwave.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I think y'all understand how serious these flock cameras are. How much power these flock cameras give to the other side. So if you plan on doing anything to these flock cameras, you better not. Do not do anything to these flock cameras. Matter of fact, listen to this. Listen to this man.
Cameras that have been popping up all over the U.S., right? Do not, under any circumstances, point a high-powered laser at the flock cameras. This cannon will permanently damage and or disable the cameras.
Do not.
And require them to be replaced and cost the company money. So please, under no circumstances, do this.
And if you don't know what flock cameras are, just think about this. Every time you drive down certain streets, go to the grocery store, pull into your neighborhood, visit a friend, there's a chance that a camera is logging where your car was, what time you was there, and exactly where you went. They're called flock cameras, and they're spreading all over America. These cameras automatically read your license plate, your vehicle make and model, your color, and even your unique features of your car. They know where you work, where you sleep, where you visit, what doctor you go to, what protest you attend, what church you go to. And Big Brother is saying that they're for good. So don't mess with them. I'm out. I think y'all understand how serious these flock.
We think. I believe. Yeah, don't use those cheap little and they will find you. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. I wouldn't laser them because I wouldn't want to pay to put another one up. You know?
Nope.
And that kind of sounds like do it, but don't do it.
Yeah.
What you
Exactly,
eat,
Debbie.
drink, shop, work. Oh, I agree. I agree. I know this is boring. I just didn't know if you guys knew about this. I didn't know about this till the other night, and I called him. I said, "Did you know about these?" I'm a little late to the scene here, but I'll catch up.
Did you go quiet, Tammy?
Okay. Can you see this? It's not quite what I wanted, but it was seconds before I came on.
Corner, amidst forgotten treasures, lived a woman of unmatched spirit. Meet Grandma, the undisputed queen of her unique domain. But today, her peaceful reign faced an unexpected challenge. A metallic menace with glowing red eyes emerged from the tall cornstalks. A formidable foe, indeed. Yet, Grandma's expression remained unchanged. Unimpressed, she simply observed the intruder. The machine scanned its target, calculating every move. It underestimated the wisdom and the sheer grit of age. Then, the battle began. Grandma, with surprising agility and a trusty paddle.
That was supposed to be a hog slapper. I'm sorry.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
what what? What? Warpath. Warpath. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you
Is
hear
it
me?
me again?
Debbie, can you hear me?
I can hear her.
Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Pork?
I can't.
Yes.
All right. This
Oh,
is supposed
you
to be
tripping. Who said that?
this is
Oh, Debbie.
this is supposed to
I
be
work in the
hog
field.
slapper. Grandma's supposed to be slapping him with a
Yeah,
hog slapper,
I
but it
see
made a
tripping,
paddle
Debbie.
instead. All right, so it kind of screwed up.
Unleashed a flurry of unexpected moves. The Terminator, once seemingly invincible, now faltered. Sparks flew, circuits overloaded, tables were dramatically turning through. With a final, decisive move, Grandma assented. Her paddle raised high, ready to deliver the ultimate crushing blow. Victory! Grandma surveyed the wreckage, a true champion. Another day, another robot defeated just another Tuesday.
Good job, Tammy.
That was supposed to be a hog slapper instead of those things, but that's what AI produces. It was a few minutes before live, and I thought, well, let's make that funny. Yeah, okay. Wasn't really funny. I'm sorry. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. There's going to be a lot of ickies
Only
before
thing
the
is,
good one.
it's Monday.
That was supposed to be introduction into the spies, how we are getting spied on by the government, by people, even stalkers, how easy it is for them to find us now. They say that you can be careful taking a picture. They can of anybody. They can do that face recognition and know exactly where you are located at. And they said, careful of the background because they can run the background, what's in your background around the neighborhood. If you do trees and buildings, they could find exactly where you're located and they are following. Right, Debbie, right.
An AI coding tool was secretly checking your time zone and your internet settings to work out if you worked for a Chinese tech company. Nobody was told. It just ran in the background. So the tool is Claude Code, made by Anthropic, obviously one of the most popular AI coding assistants on the planet. Developers use it to write and debug software straight from a terminal, often trusting it with real company code. Well, since April, a hidden check was quietly comparing your proxy settings and system time zone against a list of companies: Alibaba, Baidu, ByteDance, and Moonshot AI. In plain terms, if the tool thought that you worked at one of those firms, it flagged you without asking, without telling you, and without you ever seeing it happen. This only came to light because one developer took the tool apart themselves. So a Reddit user going by Legit Michael 777 reverse engineered Claude Code while trying to restore a disabled feature. And they found the check buried inside version 2.1.91. Anthropic, they haven't denied it existed. They said it was an experiment from March built to stop people reselling accounts and using Claude to train rival AI models. And they've said it is being removed. Weeks earlier, Anthropic had told US Senate that accounts linked to Alibaba ran 25,000 fake logins and pulled 28 million interactions out of Claude, calling it the largest attempt yet to steal an AI model's capabilities by copying its answers. Alibaba, of course, never responded to that. But then a ban landed, not framed as retaliation, but framed entirely as a security risk. Staff have been told to uninstall Claude Code by July the 10th and switch to Alibaba's own tool, Coda with a Q, instead. No independent security firm has verified the reverse engineering claim either way, and that matters because there's a real difference between being a targeted spy tool and a clumsy anti-fraud filter that swept up thousands of innocent developers by accident. Was it a spy tool, or was it a badly explained filter that went too far? Either way, if an AI company can quietly fingerprint who you work for through your time zone, that's not a Chinese tech story. That's an everyone story. So Anthropic, if you're watching, show you're working. An AI coding tool.
Scary thought.
Listen to the senator as she highlights deep concerns about AI and its lethal force on the citizens of this world.
And then Senator King.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Ditlevson, I want to talk about some reports we had this week coming out of the Pentagon about the use of artificial intelligence. We all know, or many of us know, we're in a classified race against the Chinese on artificial intelligence. Reports came out this week that Secretary Hegseth was negotiating a contract with an AI company, and this AI company says, look, we just have two conditions. We're not going to allow our AI to be used to develop weapons that can kill without a human being in the kill chain. And then number two, we're not going to allow our AI to be used for mass surveillance of American citizens. And that Secretary Hegseth got very upset about those two conditions, that he refused those conditions. And now I think this is, you know, if we were a healthier country politically right now, we would be putting up left and right limits around the use of AI. We have really no guidelines for you all, really no law. That's not your fault. That's on us on a bipartisan basis that we haven't done it. And I would argue we should be doing some of that for you all in this committee, setting up those left and right limits, because I think the average person does not think we should allow weapon systems to get into war and kill people without a human being overseeing that in some way. And I certainly don't think any American Democrat or Republican wants mass surveillance on the American people. So I guess my plea is for us as a committee to deal with this in the NDAA. But because you're up for the job on Homeland issues, I have to ask about this mass surveillance. Why wouldn't Secretary Hegseth say, no problem, we're never going to use AI at the Pentagon to conduct mass surveillance of American citizens? You've been the number two over there. You're now gunning for the number one job, up for confirmation. To your knowledge, is the Assistant Secretary role of Homeland Security, do you have any programs currently going on involved in the mass surveillance of American citizens?
Do you guys feel free now? Do you guys really feel free? Mr. Pork, do you feel free? He didn't want that the company, he didn't like that company because he didn't want, the company didn't want it to be used against us.
Yep.
Yeah, they do know. You're right, WJ. That's scary as F. And who gives them what happened to, you has to follow the law and go through Congress and da before it gets, they do it and then they go, no, we don't have it out. Oh, it's above my pay grade, or they make excuses. They have it out on us. We're not free, people. We are so not free.
Senator, I can't speak to the specifics of that meeting with Secretary.
No, of course not. I'm not asking that. Just for you. You've been in the number two job. You're in the seat. Don't deflect. To your knowledge, the purview of the position you're trying to get, is there any mass surveillance programs of the American people going on right now in that assistant secretaryship?
To my knowledge, Senator, not within that assistant secretaryship. We focus on policy writing.
That's fine. I want the answer to be no. I'm gunning for a no. I want you to say no. Are you aware, and can you confirm that it is illegal under U.S. law for the Department of Defense, and particularly intelligence community assets, to surveil or target American citizens for their views?
Senator, I'm not intimately familiar with the exact language in different statutes. I would always defer to the Office of General Counsel to make sure any policy advice that we provide is lawful.
Okay, it is the law, right? Executive orders, the National Security Act of 1947, and then everything that came out of Watergate. American citizens don't want to be surveilled by their government. You do criminal activity, go for it. You should be brought down. But mass surveillance, targeted surveillance of domestic terrorist organizations is a very sensitive subject that you're going to be in the hot seat for. So I would offer that instead of just deferring, you should get to know the law really quickly, because you're going to be asked at some point whether the actions of this government are okay by you. And when it comes to targeting American citizens, using assets of the intelligence community, using AI to surveil American citizens, I want you to answer No. That you will uphold the values that I hope we all share, which is that the U.S. government should never target its own citizens. Department of Defense especially should be focused on foreign threats and the things that are coming at us from abroad. Yours should be focused on cyber threats, things that are important to protecting American citizens, not surveilling our own people. And I will just say, along the same lines of what you will be asked, you know, Senator Sheehy was in Iraq. I was in Iraq too. Do you know of any credible threats of violence against U.S. polling locations that would ever require the National Guard to be deployed? Any actual credible threats, yes or no?
Senator, in this particular forum, I can't speak about any threats that may or may not exist and need to maintain operational security.
I think the idea that the President of the United States is saying that we should deploy National Guard and potentially others around polling locations when there is no credible threats. You should bring them up here if there are credible threats. We all have clearances, but the idea that we could be deploying law enforcement and National Guard around a polling location without a credible threat should send a shiver down your spine. And you are going to be in the hot seat to say, no, I'm sorry. That just fundamentally cuts against who we are as Americans. And I hope you are willing to uphold your oath when it comes down to it. Yield back.
Mr. Ditley.
The Freemason and One World Government advocate Zygmunt Brzezinski said, listen good, the technotronic era involves the gradual appearance of a more controlled society. Such a society will be dominated by an elite, unrestrained by traditional values. Soon, it will be possible to assert almost continuous surveillance, complete files containing even the most personal information about the citizen. With the AI company.
What do you think about that?
Like I said,
Turned off my phone after taking it.
That's screwed up.
yeah, it is.
We've always been at the voting location. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you are. Why do you think cops are there, lady? That's true, Debbie. That is true.
5 minutes. And I'm getting this really strange yellow dot. You see that? But yet the phone's off. But it showed this yellow dot. And now, of course, my phone doesn't want to come back on. So, all right, now it does. But yeah, strange things happening with technology. Let me know what you guys think. Something's up with these phones. Turned off my phone after.
That one person says it means someone is listening to. That's scary. I got one that I think you guys will enjoy. Well,
This is an AI spy tool disguised as a
you won't
note-taking
enjoy this
device.
one, the
It's
next
really
one.
bizarre. So you press this button, and it's supposed to take notes for you, right? It listens to everything that everybody is saying all around you. Then
Dirty
it
talk
transcribes
to
that
me.
all into text on your phone automatically. Then ChatGPT filters out all the BS and only gives you the important information. Now you can use this for like lectures and stuff like that. But what if you're using this like in private confidential areas or like on the subway or in public locations? It seems weird. It's supposed to be for like lectures when you're at school or like legal proceedings or something, which it's great for that. But it has 30 hours of battery life and nobody knows you have it on you, and you can record everything that everybody is saying. You don't even have to listen. ChatGPT will just tell you what exactly they said, the important parts, what to do next, what they're doing next. It knows voices. It knows who is saying what. It's crazy. It's on sale on TikTok Shop right now. And this thing might get pulled at some point from the shop, but right now it's really cool. Definitely check it out. This is an
Okay, this is the funny one, guys. You know, I have to add some humor to it.
I can't take this anymore.
What's going on?
He just keeps stroking his shit.
Enjoy that, Fed man.
I can't take this.
It was a joke. I didn't get mine off of TikTok. Really? You got one? That would be great at taking notes if you are going to college. Okay, now there is something that I think China has released, and I think everybody should know about this. And then we're going to end it. Okay, here we go. That's a drone from China. It would recognize how many people, who the people are, as small as a bug. Mosquito-sized drone, weight of 0.3 grams, capable of flying where regular cameras cannot. What do you think about that, Mr. Pork?
It's actually pretty cool.
It is. It is. Now, they said American drones are huge, but China's got the technique. It won't work in my house because Harley takes the wings and the legs off of the flies. Scooby eats it. So I will find it in Scooby's poo or destroyed by Harley. But guys, I just want to kind of heads up that even though you're alone, you're not really alone. If you even look at something and suddenly you get advertisement of what you were looking at, your Alexa in the house is listening to you. And I think government can listen to Alexa and see if anything. Warpath, I want ice cream and I don't feel like going to Food Lion. WJ, I don't blame ya. Root beer float sounds good. What do you think, Mr. Bork?
Yeah, that sounds real good.
It does. It does. Well, everybody stay cool, stay relaxed, stay safe. And just think in a couple of days, I will have air conditioning back going again in my little camper trailer. I'm not upset. My little camper could have caught on fire. The post that we plug the camper trailer in over whatever, and it fried my help me, Mr. Pork, because I always that thing to absorb the electrical surge. It fried that up and it fried into my cord. Well, hi, Carrie. How are you? How are you? It could, the camper could have caught on fire. So right now I rigged it so I can have a couple fans. And the dogs are by the open window by the fans. And one of my cords came in through Amazon. This small little town did not have the cord I need, and the camping place was closed, is still closed for the holidays. So we just ordered it on Amazon, and I'm waiting for I just don't want to plug the new cord in case there's another power surge. and it could go into my camper. So I'm just waiting. Good, chilling with my honey and out and our cats. Oh, well, that's perfect. That is perfect, perfect. Did you have a happy 4th, Carrie? I just stayed home with the dogs. We didn't have electricity, but I opened the good book, which I needed to open more often, the Bible. And so I've been reading the Bible, making my old brain work. But hopefully in a couple days I'll have electricity. Like I said, I'm not upset. It could have been worse. Woof, meow, pew, pew, pinky, pinky. Yeah, I love that, Debbie. I love it. I love it. Yes, give your cats a hug for us. And Warpath, give your little princess a hug. And Mr. Pork, give your little guys a hug for me. Happy late 4th of July. I'm glad you guys are okay. Stay out of the heat. An old redneck grandma trick is if you get a little overheated, drink some dill pickle juice. It has some salt in it and it will really make you feel a lot better. Yeah, I had to work, but it was double pay. Then we went to his work parking lot at the factory and they let the employee watch the fireworks free every year. Oh, that is great. Great, great, great. And Debbie J, hug that little baby of yours too. Hug that little baby of yours too. Well, Carrie, we're going to end it. If you want to watch it, it's just like we're really not free in the United States. Your TV, your smart TV, your phones. Yes, Lexi. Give Lexi a little hug for us. They're spying on you guys, and now on the streets they have flock cameras. They can identify your car, AI to identify you. Oh, I'm glad you did, Carrie. I'm glad you did. And if you guys are wondering what you have for dinner and you're so tired of having the same old thing, try Lady Rock and Pop. She has wonderful, wonderful food ideas. I tell Hunter he can only go to her channel every so often because he comes, we got to try this, we got to try that. It's okay, Carrie. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Just stay cool. We love you. We love you, Debbie J. We love you, Warpath. And I love you, Mr. Port. Give yourself a hug from me to you. I'll see you on the flip side. And if you don't see me in too many places, I can't until I get the main electricity on because my laptop runs empty very fast and I gotta go outside and plug it in for a while. So I still don't have electricity, but love you. See you later. See you on the flip side. Bye. Oh, next stream. I'm going to touch or go to a place that a lot of people are scared to talk about. And you know me, I just blunder through it. So next, I've already warned Mr. Pork and Warpath, so be prepared. Next one is going to be an eye-opener. Love you guys. See you on the flip side. Be safe. Be cool. Be safe. Love you. What is it? Mr. Pork, you want to say about it?
What's that?
The email I sent you. It is the email I sent you and Warpath is
About the
a lady. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's about the transgender. Them regretting it. I watched it before the show.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I found this lady that crazy food eating Bigfoot ghost. No, not yet. That's next time. But how they're covering up people's SS because they can just they switch if they were a male they turned to a female. They decided they didn't like it. They were a teenager or a young adult, and there was not enough information to tell them the truth. And the person was a female, and she is now a man, and she really looks like a man. You know what I mean? And she's calling them out. It's very, very interesting that she's doing a lot of interviews, and she's finding out a lot of therapists. Instead of talking them through it, she had 10 years of therapy before she turned into a man. And she thinks everybody should have therapy. And she caught many therapists is just saying, change your sex, change your sex. And how the surgeries are not, they haven't quite. Yes, thank you, Mr. Pork. Lady Rock and Pop. She is excellent. If you guys are looking for something new and great, this guy found many therapists rather or push more for if it's a boy, you should turn into a girl. Problems with what happens when they do that. The surgeries are not, they're just more like factories, getting them in, getting them out. They're for the money, not trying to do it right. There's a lot of whoops in there. We're going through the dark side of what people are not telling. So, and this is true, a person that's in the group is seeing things and calling it out. I've asked permission last night if I can show his stuff, and I'm waiting for a reply. So it's going to show things that the media won't show. But Kimmy Love loves you. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Thank you. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I love you all.